Hi friends, good evening everybody, good morning, good afternoon and good evening because I'm in Nigeria. In Nigeria this is 4:24 p.m. So if you are outside Nigeria, some places are morning right now, good morning. Some places are afternoon right now, good afternoon. And some places are still evening, good evening, depending on your location. So guys, how are you doing today? How is everything doing? How are you doing? Hope you are very fine. Hope you are very fine. So guys, join in everybody. Join in. I've not seen you. Join in, and when you join in, please share. Join in, guys. Join in. Today we want to talk about uninvolved parenting. Uninvolved parenting. Please join in, guys. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? We want to talk about uninvolved parenting. Thank you for the love and like. Mary Ezigbo Mmadu. Success family, you are welcome. I can see you guys. I can see my wonderful and beautiful people. Mommy Nekinchedo, you are welcome. Mary Marama. I know be Madam Wabeg, I still be one boy. Good evening, ma. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. You guys are welcome. I really appreciate your presence. Cletus, good evening. You're welcome to my life. I really appreciate you, Cletus. Thank you for always joining. Mary, you say make I hear. Me, I be one boy, or can Success family and family is fine. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. Mommy, I go shop. Oh, you dey kitchen. Wetin you dey cook or have soup? I will chop. Oh, okay, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you for joining in. Yeah, and Mary, I'm sending you a request. You should accept it. I'm sending you a request. I want to talk about uninvolved parenting. Okay. Hey, there is no cake this year, but I believe next year is going to be next year is going to be better. We are going to eat cake next year. We are going to drink drinks and cake next year. Thank you so much, Cletus. Thank you. Mommy Supreme, you're welcome. I'm seeing you. Welcome to my life. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of you. Okay, Mom, yeah. I can't wait to receive it. Thank you, ma. My phone is always hanging. I don't know why. I'm trying. Okay, it's working now. Maybe I'm trying it again. Good evening, Osita de Ma Charity, Obiekwe. Good evening, ma. Kekime. How una day? So everybody, you are welcome to my life. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the light. Thank you for everything. So today I want us to talk about uninvolved parenting. I want it to be like a discussion class. Okay. I want it to be like a discussion class where everybody is going to say his or her mind on this topic, uninvolved parenting. There are some parents that um Yeah, the network is very bad. I'm even using my data. I'm not even connected to the Wi-Fi and it's still going like this. I'm not even connected to the Wi-Fi. I'm using my data. So there are some parents that my dear, that's how it used to do. Sometimes my phone is always hanging. Sometimes it will just start hanging. Sometimes omekwe no nisha didi might to be okay. Mommy Osita, I'm very very fine ma. Kemaka afya wanyi POS. I'm very good ma. Welcome to my life and I can see my tantalizing sweet husband online. I can see you, my darling husband. You're welcome on board. You're welcome. You are welcome. So today we'll be talking about uninvolved parenting. Uninvolved parenting. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is my voice more audible now? Let me shift my chair closer. Today we'll be talking about uninvolved parenting. When you say uninvolved, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm trying to accept you, but I think network is bad. But let me send you a request. Let me send a request. Thank you for the love and like. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate. Let me send a request. I will send a request. Mary, I'm sending you a request too. Mary, maybe you can send. No, okay. The thing just got the connection failed. Connection failed. I'm a uncle. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, I'm trying to accept it. I'm trying to accept it. Oh, hang it also. Okay, it's adding. I just pray it goes through. Thank you so much, Mommy and Charity. And thank you, my husband, for wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are really wonderful. You guys are really special. You guys are really great. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate ma. I appreciate. I really appreciate. Okay, as I was saying regarding the uninvolved parenting, some parents how much they have something like a nanny or a house help that takes care of the nwa. Thank you. Great and interesting topic on involved parent. Thank you. So they have nanny that takes care of the child. So what they do is they provide the basic need for the child. They provide the housing, that is the shelter, the clothing, and the food. So we want to, that's uninvolved parenting. A parent that does not care about the activity of the child. Uninvolved parenting can be seen as neglectful parents, a parent that is neglecting the child, a parent that don't mind about the child, a parent, thank you, Mary, a parent that don't care about the child. The parents just care about their work. The parents just care about their work. They don't care about the child. So we want to talk about them now. So I'm trying to bring out that this uninvolved parenting have so many negative effects on the child. This uninvolved parenting have so many disadvantages. And I see that near advantage, near disadvantage, but this uninvolved parenting, you can say that the parents just have time for themselves. That is just the advantage, which to me, I'm not even seeing it as advantage. I'm not seeing it as advantage. I'm not seeing it as advantage. So it has so many disadvantages. What I have here is uninvolved parenting is a style of parenting where parents doesn't respond to their child needs or desires beyond the basic of food, clothing, or shelter. That is what I'm trying to say, that they don't care about other activities of the child. They don't care on what the child wants. Most children, they need attention. So such parents do not want to give his or her child, their children, that attention. Is also a neglectful parent. That parent will just neglect the child, neglect the needs of the child. So how do you know that this parent is an uninvolved parent? How do you know that this person is an uninvolved parent? Signs of an uninvolved parent: number one, that parent will lack interest in the things of his child or her child. Amarachi, you're welcome to my life. I really appreciate you. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you for coming on board. So that parent is going to lack interest in the activity of the child. That parent that naneme PTA meeting in school is not his or her business. Chief Faith, you're welcome to my life. I really appreciate you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Good evening. Welcome. Uninvolved parent, the parents don't know or do beyond providing food, shelter, and clothing. Yes, it's true. They just provide the basic need that the child need, and every other thing concern them. Naneme PTA meeting in school, it does not concern them. That naneme maybe an award celebration, maybe they want to give your child an award and they want you to come to the school. Obasaria, the parents will lack interest in the kid academy. Yes. Any uninvolved parents, if you are seeing somebody that is lacking interest in his children academy, that that they are doing something in school and they need the child's the parents presence in school, if that na the thing near according if the person if nanti, is a sign that you are becoming an uninvolved parent. Because most parents, they will be an uninvolved parent, but they will not even know. That they are an uninvolved parents. I don't know if you understand. Most parents, they will be an uninvolved parent. They will not even know. They will think they are doing everything right. They will think they are going the right way. They don't even know that they are neglecting these children. Yes, ma. Mommy Nekinchedo said one person cannot train a child. Yes, and I'm trying to read these comments they run. The parents will lack interest in their kids academy. Some parents don't know what raising kids is all about. They think it's all about food, clothing, and shelter, and it's very true. They just think it's to provide them with food. They just think it's to provide them with clothing. They just think it's just to provide them with shelter, that they are parents. It's true. It's true. But parenting goes beyond that. Parenting goes beyond providing those three basic needs. It goes beyond it. It goes beyond it. It goes beyond it. So a sign of one other sign of an uninvolved parent is no set rules or expectation from their children's behavior. Their child can behave anyhow they like. Their child can act anyhow they like. Yeah, that is why the kids take wrongly advice from different people. It's true. Ami, you're welcome to my life. I really appreciate your presence. Juliet, Jujunwa, you're welcome. It's true. Thank you, Faith. Good talk. Thank you so much. Thank you. So you see such child, he or she will start taking advice on a he inata on a normal. If you are going another such advice, yes, one person cannot train a child. Yes, one person cannot train a child. Yes. If we such child advice on a he if we are on another name implement. So where we are still on science. If you are a parent, if you are noticing these signs in you, know that either you are an uninvolved parent or you are on your way to be an uninvolved parent. Lack of emotional attachment. Anything, anything that concerns the child or Basarodigi, what you care for is just that your work. Money, 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 money. You want to go and make money. You don't care about if your baby is stressed, if your child is stressed or not. It's most times when your child even have issue, the child will not even come to you because you don't even care about how they are feeling. Like children, when they do something good, if you say yes, that's my boy, good boy, something like that, you will see that they will be happy. Are they happy? But when nobody is there to talk to them, nobody is there to encourage them, nobody is there to cheer them up, they are just on their own. If they will start lagging behind, even in their activities in school, you will see they will start lagging behind. So an uninvolved parent will always focus on his or her own problem. Uninvolved parents want to solve his or her own problem. They won't even think about the problem or the desire of the child. They will not think about it. Hope you guys are hearing me. Are you hearing me, please? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you hearing me? I need a yes or a no. Authentic Mama, you are welcome to my life. I really appreciate your presence. Okay, yes, you are hearing me. So they only focus on their own problem and their own desire. They focus on their own. They want to solve their own problem, whatever that is concerning their child. If you see yourself, okay, thank you so much, Mary. If you see yourself acting like that, that means if you are not yet an uninvolved parent, that means you are on your way to be an uninvolved parent. So what are the effects of this uninvolved parenting? Number one, you see your children, they start performing poor in their school. In school activity, you see them, they start performing poor in school activity. In sport activity, first, you now see them like their performance will be very poor. Brown Sugar Entertainment, you're welcome to my life. I really appreciate you. You see them performing poor. Their performance in school will be very poor. That is what uninvolved parenting can do. You see, those children that are from uninvolved parenting, most times you see them, they are always mostly being abused. If the rape case, they are on it. Every negative something that is happening to children, they are always on it because their parents are not giving them the attention they need. The parents are not caring for them. They tend to be more abused than other children. Uninvolved parenting is not what someone would wish to be for his or her child. Thank you, Mary. You said, abeg, next time tell us to bring book and pen because this is really an interesting topic. Thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate poor academic performance here. From a child from uninvolved parents, you see them, they'll be performing poor. Their performance in school will be poor. It will be nothing to write home about. They often have lower self-esteem. Their self-esteem is always very poor. Thank you. Authentic Mama. She said I should speak up, I should raise my voice, I should increase the volume. You know, I'm in the office. I'm just trying to do it so I will not have issue with anybody. Their self-esteem will be very low. They become wayward. You see them, most of them turn to vagabonds because that is what it is. Most of them become vagabonds. They will be going with no direction. If you come to any street, you will see them. You will see them because it's not their fault. It's the fault of their parents because they are uninvolved. They didn't take responsibility of what they should take. They didn't take actions on what they should take actions on. Most of them, you see them, they talk anyhow. They say anything. They don't even care. Because they were not brought up not very well. They will lack this moral. From a child from uninvolved parents, they will lack moral. They will have low self-esteem. You see them, most of them, they will become wayward because they are from uninvolved parenting. Nobody is talking to them. Nobody is directing them. Nobody is telling them that this path you are following is not good. You have to do it like this. You have to follow this place, or you have to do this. This one is the right one. Nobody is doing that to them. Nobody. That is why they are wayward. That is why you see most of them, they are wayward. Let me not say they are useless. Most of them, they start taking drugs on time. Because their parents is not there to tell them that this thing is not good. You see them, they start doing things they are not supposed to do. They become ungovernable. Their parents did not direct them. It's you, an outsider, that can talk to them, that can direct them, that can tell them that this thing you are doing is wrong. They will look at you, see this one, no, who are you to even talk to me? Something like that. They will become ungovernable. You can't even direct them. You can't direct them. You will not be able to direct them. You will not be able to tell them that they should go through this part, that this part is good, let alone. You can't even talk to them. You can't even talk to them at all. Most of these children, you see them, they have this mental health issue that they call depression. Because when you are a child, you are carrying your problem by yourself. You are carrying the pains by yourself. It can lead to depression, which is a mental health issue. It's a mental issue. And it has the capability to make them run mad. Any illness in the health, in the mental, any illness in the mental, depression is part of the mental health illness. It can make somebody run mad. They have anxiety issues. They will have anxiety issue. They will have depression. They will be depressed most times. Some children like that, you see them, most of them, they are always sad. They are always sad. Because they will tell you that they don't have any reason to be happy. They are always very sad. And when it has come to depression, when it has entered this depression of a thing, it can do a lot of harm. Depression can really do a lot of harm. My lady special, you're welcome to my live stream. I really appreciate you. I don't know why network is not letting me add people. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, I don't know why it's happening like this. Network is not letting me add people. Mommy Chibo Ngozi, you are welcome to my life. I really appreciate you, ma. So we are talking about uninvolved parenting. Parents that are always negligent towards their children. Yes, ma, my lady special is here. Brown Sugar said, may God help us. Seriously, we need the help of God. One funny thing about this uninvolved parenting is that most people would think they are involved in the life of their children. Most parents would think that they are doing it right, not knowing that they are not doing enough. They will not know that they are not doing the right thing. Most people that are guilty of this uninvolved parenting, you ask them, like, they are doing it unconsciously, like it's an unconscious act to them. It's unconscious. They are doing it unconsciously. They are doing it unconsciously. They are not intentionally doing it. They are not intentionally removing themselves from the activities of their children. They are not doing it they are not consciously doing it. It's unconscious act. It's unconscious. So God is going to help us. So you see, a child that lacks honestly and they are stitched, right? Brown Sugar, I don't understand. So these children that have uninvolved parents, they tend to develop borderline personality disorder. They will, like, They want to always be on their own. They don't even want somebody to associate with them. They don't want anybody to associate with them. Most times, I've forgotten one certain word they used to use for them. But they want to do their things on their own. They don't even need your help. They don't even need your support. It's not that they want to do it, but they've been raised to do their things by themselves. Yes, thank you. They feel less of themselves. Yes, they feel low self-esteem. They don't even want to measure up with anybody. They don't even, yes, introverts. Thank you. Most of these children that has uninvolved parenting, most time they call them introverts. They will even be saying it, I'm an introvert, I don't like associating with people, I like being on my own, I like doing things on my own. It's not their fault, no be their fault. Some parents don't know that parenting is not an easy task. They are not intentional and dedicated about it. It's true. It's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Most of the children end up being sexually abused. They end up being molested. Most of the children even tend to disappoint their parents because the name Hagane creates through their parents will not be a good one. It will be a bad name. They will be giving their parents bad names. If their parents gaffe, I see, is it no mommy Chinedu, that Chinedu that used to steal? Is it no mommy Ogbog, that Ogbog, nke ahụ na-eme aka ntụtụ, nke ahụ na-ada ezu oshi mana ọ gafere ya efu? It's a bad name. It's a bad name because you will not want to be labeled that kind of name. You will not want to answer that kind of name. It's a bad name. It's not a good one. It's not a good name. It's not a good name. Hey, abịakwa kpọwa egwu ka ebe nche mutu. Hey, Chimo. Yeah. Please, guys, 1 minute. I'm coming. 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. My wonderful people, I beg, make una no vex for me. You people should not be angry with me, please. That is why I wanted to add somebody so that whenever, if I'm not around, the person can be there for me to talk to, because I'm in the office. I need to add somebody here. Mary, I can't add you. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not able to add you. I want to add people, please, in case if I step out. Yes, I'm trying to receive it, but no, I'm even sending you requests. I'm trying to pick it up, but I don't know, after sometimes it will write connection failed. So these children from uninvolved parents, sorry, sorry, most times they are being left at the mercy of the maid. Otobuna the maid she met ya is good. The maid they hear hungry, hungry is good for them, for their parents. Like it's a subconscious act. Connection failed again. Let me try adding my lady special. You see a mother being so careless and don't give attention to their kids. We mothers should not behave like some men slash fathers. It is their nature. But we mothers should be more dedicated. Yes. Yes. It's their nature. And some men even believe that their oroha in the family is just to provide the basic need of the family. Other ones are basahoha. But they don't know that parenting is for both the father and the mother. Parenting is for everybody, should be engaged. Everybody should be involved in this parenting and matter. As far as you are a parent, as far as you gave birth, as far as you donated your semen to produce that child, and you are living together, it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. Most times, those children from uninvolved parents, most times you see them, they have emotional regulation skill. Like you see them happy this minute. Silver one name, you are welcome to my life. I really appreciate your presence. So, Silver and Kemo, you're welcome to my life, Biko. You see this, let me check if your own will go. Let me bring you up. It's not even going at all. You see, these children from uninvolved parents, most time they have emotional regulation skill. This minute you are seeing them, they are very happy. You see them, they talk normal, they are very happy, they are jubilating. The next minute they are sober. The next minute they always have mood swing. This minute they are happy, the next minute they are not happy anymore. They always have mood swing. They always have mood swing. Sometimes you see them, they start taking hard substance. Maybe most of them will now believe that taking hard substance relieve them of the stress they are passing through. They start taking hard substance. Most of them maybe don't want or coke. They start taking it because they believe once they take it, they are high, they are happy, they do their thing without stress. Once they take it, it's a relief to them. They'll start taking it. They'll start taking it. Because they believe that once they take it, they'll be very happy. They'll start taking it. They are emotionally sick because they lack the emotional connection between parents and children. It's true. It's true. that foundational emotion, they lack it, so they are emotionally sick. They are emotionally sick most times. This uninvolved parenting is not something ọ bụghị ihe mmadụ na-ekpe ekpere ka ọ bụrụ, because like it destroys the future of the child. It like, imagine na ị mụrụ nwa ijiri aka gị destroy the future of that your child. That is what it is. Ọ ihe ọ bụ. Ọ ihe ọ bụ. Imagine ịmụcha nwa ijiri aka gị mebie future ya. Like, when you are destroying the future of your child, that is, you have destroyed the child. Nwa na-enweghịzi future. Here the child knows it, maybe you have destroyed them. Most of them end up being a time bomb waiting to explode. It's true. Ami Store, you are welcome to my life. Ami, I don't know what is happening. I'm trying to add you. I'm trying to add Mary. I'm trying to add Mr. Moses. It's not connecting. It's not connecting. It's not adding. Most of them become a time bomb, just waiting for a time to explode. Because if you have seen, like, where the unhappy and the unhappiness have piled up for a while, if that person explode, Ogadi really terrible. Ogadi terrible. Thank you so much, Mary. It will really be terrible. It's going to be terrible. So guys, I want to thank you for joining in my life today. Thank you for joining. I want to go offline. I'm a kind of busy because I'm in the office. I'm a kind of busy, so that is why my voice is very low. I'm not talking like I used to. You know me now. You know me when I'm talking. I'm not talking like I used to. I'm not talking like I used to because I'm like covering. I don't want things to know that I'm talking, that I'm doing something. It takes grace of God for them to make a good husband and wife, or even a good parent. It's true. It's true, because you can't give what you don't have. You don't have that foundation, that parenting foundation that is being laid. You don't have the parents, so it takes the grace of God for that type of person to be a good husband or a good wife or even a good parent. It takes the grace of God. It's only the grace of God that can do it. Apart from the grace of God, it's not possible. It's not possible. What do you want to teach? Children that are from parents that always beat their wife. If that child grows, you will see the child definitely beating his wife. But if you're from a family where the daddy can't raise his hand on his wife, definitely, where will you learn it from? You will not learn it from anywhere. Your parents are not doing it, so you will not learn it from anywhere. You will not learn it from anywhere. You won't learn it from anywhere. It's not possible. It's not possible. Odira possible. So you can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. So I'm encouraging and advising parents. Please, those children that God has blessed us with, please, be cool. Those children that God has blessed us with, give them your time, give them your attention, give them the massive support that they need. Even the Bible said that if the foundation is being destroyed, what would the righteous do? If the foundation, hold the foundation well, you see the house is going to fall down. If those children didn't get what they are supposed to get, definitely they will not be a good parent, they will not be a good husband or a good wife. So your child should be your number one priority. Your children should be your number one priority. I know you have work, you have yes, you have work that fetch you money, but especially mothers, your children should be your number one priority. Before anything else, they should be your number one. They should be your number one. You should be their best friend. I used to tell my husband that this my son, that I want to be his best friend, that any problem he have, let me be the number one person about the problem too. Anything, both his success, I want to be number one person that everything be too. That is the type of foundation we need to lay. If you are not there for your child, who else will? Who will? If you are not there for them in time of trouble, in time of happiness, who else is going to be with them? Who else? Who else? Nobody is. I used to tell my husband that nobody will take care of your child like you. The way the way that you will be there for your child, nobody can ever do that apart from you. Nobody can love your child more than you. Nobody can give your child the attention he or she needs more than you. Even in school, let the truth be told. Even in school, those teachers, they cannot take care of your child more than you, no matter how irresponsible a mother is. I'm sorry to use that word. Nobody can care for that child more than her. Nobody. Parents should develop interest in the activities of their children. Every activity of your child, you should have interest on it. Every activity of your child, you should have interest more than you. You should have interest in it. Every of his or her activities, it should be your number one priority. God is going to help us. You know, this parenting of a thing is not easy. It's not by birthing a child. It's not obehona getting pregnant and giving birth to a child, to children. It's more than that. Parenting diomimi is more deeper than that. So learn how to applaud your child. Any small thing that child do, may applaud him. Applaud the child. Give the child kiss on the forehead. Let the child feel love. Hug the child. Let the child know that let the child know that in this whole world, you are my number one priority. You are my number one. It don't say money, don't say giwa. I will choose you 10 times. I won't even look at the money. Let the child know. It will build a kind of confidence in them. It will build a kind of connection with you and them. Let the child know that you value them. Let them feel your love. Let them feel loved. Let them feel love. Let them know that you value them. God is going to help us in this parenting of a thing, because It's not be a day job. It's not a day job. This parenting of a thing, no be a day job. God is going to help us. Guys, thank you so much for joining my live today. I really, really appreciate all of you. All of you. Oh no, Nene. Oh no, Nene. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the love and like. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your time. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I want to go off now. But this parenting of a thing, we really need to deal with it because it's not a day job. Thank you so much, my lovely husband. Thank you for your wonderful contributions. I really appreciate you. Parenting is not a day job, but since we have decided to do it, thank you, authentic mama. Since we have decided to do it, so we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Like, it's not even do it. We'll do it and we'll get it very well. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for your wonderful contributions, for your wonderful support. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you guys. I love you guys specially. Special love from me to you. I'm just looking at my open teeth. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you, Mr. Moses. Thank you, authentic mama. Thank you, Ami Special. Thank you, all of you. I really appreciate you guys. I really, really, really appreciate you guys. You see, this parenting self, I used to say, n'ọbụ na-ewere ihe dịka na mmadụ na-amụ ọrụ before ebido this parenting, because like only the uttermost, I don't even know the type of English in use, but this parenting of a thing only the all your attention, uttermost attention, only the for you not to become this type of parenting that we talked about, uninvolved parents, or a neglectful parents. Thank you so much, Ifoma Wankwo. Thank you. So guys, I'm going off now. I'm going off. Connection failed. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you for joining my live stream. I appreciate all of you. So, bye. Bye.